Most people think success comes from working hard on one thing for their whole life, and then some people can't stay focused on one thing long enough to become a master at it. If you are the second person, then this video is for you. Most times the reason we can't focus on one thing is that we have multiple interests. You want to learn how to play piano, learn how to invest in real estate, learn how to build websites and start a business, get into graphic design, maybe even start a podcast. And now you're scattered. It's like you're in the buffet line with too many choices to choose from and eat everything without tasting and enjoying the food. We've all been there. After getting ourselves tied up in all of these passions, we realize we're in too deep on too many things, and they all start to fade away one by one. Okay, this leaves you feeling lazy and distracted as you failed. But here's the truth, your many interests are not a bug but a feature. The problem is not that you have too many interests, it is that you are not properly managing them. The world we live in rewards those who pick one thing and make it their identity. Lawyers, doctors, plumbers, most times have one interest as their career, and that's who they become, but you're not like that. For you, one interest really excites you. It then takes up all your time and energy, and you see yourself getting good at it. Then something else comes along that excites you, and you give up the old and start to become your new interest, like someone who switches identities every 6 months. Instead of letting that happen, you need a system, a way to organize your interests so they work together instead of against you. And it starts with understanding these 3 types of interest. The first type is your income interest. This is what pays you. This is the one interest that you choose to focus on because it has the potential to make you money. It could be a career, a business, or a high income skill. For example, you might be interested in graphic design, sales, coding, or real estate. Out of all your interests, this is the one you commit to improving consistently. You don't need to turn all your interests into income. You just need one that works. So here's how to apply this. Pick one interest that has a real earning potential and treat it like your foundation. This is where your focus goes when it comes to money. Even if you have 10 interests, only one should carry your income. Use it to buy time for the others. The second type is your joy interest. This is what keeps you alive. These are things you do purely because you enjoy them. No pressure to make money, no pressure to be the best, just enjoyment. This could be playing sports, music, painting, reading, or any hobby you actually enjoy. A lot of people make the mistake of trying to monetize everything, and they end up hating the things they once loved. Application. You need interests that recharge you, so instead of trying to turn everything into a side hustle, keep some things just for you, because if you burn out, none of your other interests will matter anyway. Schedule these, put them on your calendar so that you have time for them without allowing them to interrupt your productivity time. The third type is your curiosity interest. This is what expands your mind. These are things you explore just because you're curious, not for money, not even just for fun, but to understand more. This could be psychology, history, philosophy, business ideas, or random skills you want to try. This is where creativity comes from. This is where new ideas come from. This is how you connect things that other people don't see. So instead of feeling bad for jumping between interests, give yourself space to explore. Just don't confuse exploration with your main focus. The problem isn't that you have too many interests, it's that you're treating them all the same, trying to make all of them your main focus or abandoning them completely. But when you separate them like this, one for income, some for joy, some for curiosity, everything starts to make sense. And the best part is you are not trapped in any of these. Now that you're no longer making any of these interests your identity, there's room to put some of your joys and curiosities on the shelf for a time and revisit them. You're not unfocused, just unorganized. Once you fix that, everything changes. You can do this. Subscribe for more simple lessons like this.